This is the problem with going viral.
Then I asked her label that, okay, can I perform my song that I got out or whatever? No, you only have to sing clock that. You only have to perform clock that. You feel me? So it's like, oh, so now y'all want me to keep singing clock that. Yeah, clock that is the song, but sometimes I want to do my songs too. You feel me? And if I can't do my songs and I have to keep, you know what I'm saying, working with her and then building her up or whatever the case may be, we building each other up. No lie, we building each other up. But if I can't perform my song and I only have to perform that song, you got me fucked up. They're real good or whatever the case may be. I don't have no problem with Fendi. I'm not beefing with Fendi. But when you post what somebody said about me, that shows me that you're trying to, you basically throwing shade. I don't know what you and the name of the still.
That's on deck, yeah, in a VIP.
This is the problem with going viral. There's nothing in place. That's why I said, if y'all saw my first video with Shamar and Fendi, you know, I applaud him for bouncing back. I applaud my man for bouncing back, right? But I knew there was no contracts in place. And so her song blew up because the world liked his dance. And then we got hooked on her song, because that's how, it's all brainwashing, right? But because he didn't have no contracts in place, now when he wants to put out his own stuff, he's not signed, he's not this, he's not that. And now the song is so big, she let Soulja Boy jump on it. Now that's going to take it to a whole nother level. And then once again, Shamar going to be asked out. I think, you know, within this media world, the social media world, viral is always the, I guess, the end goal. Because if any video goes viral, your numbers increasing. But there's a whole bunch of other things that are just not in place yet. And I feel, because I saw this in the beginning, I called this in the beginning, I'm like, yo, get that paperwork signed. I would have stopped. And now, I guess, I don't know, he said they're not beefing, so I'm not saying that they're beefing. But there's clearly some issues within the camp, between Fendi and his camp. I just hope that this is a lesson to us all. That when we do business, a handshake in 2024, see, back in my day, a handshake was okay. But in 2024, a handshake don't mean S-H-I-T. You got to sign your name on the dotted line. Going viral does not mean you're in business. The contract means you're in business. The LLC means you're in business. Going viral may put money in your pocket, but that still does not mean that you're in business if you're not able to flip that money into something long term, like a record deal, a book deal, a documentary deal, a fashion deal, whatever it is, it may be. I told this couple that hired me several years ago to be a kind of a consultant for their brand. They had 100,000 people. This was back in the day. They had 100,000 people on Facebook when that was huge back in the day. But he came to me and he said, in social media we have more numbers than you, but you're producing more than us. What are we doing wrong? I said, because a like doesn't equate to $1. I mastered taking a like and flipping it into $1 or $100 or $10,000. That's what you got to master. You got to find out what your audience wants. And so I was able to take my audience from social media and put them in a building and charge tickets. This couple at that point had not been able to do that. They were doing little small events and little get-togethers, but it was more kumbaya. This is what we're doing. I think maybe later on they came out with a book, but at this point I had 2 books out. So you have to be able to take the gift, because a gift is a gift. We all got gifts, but you got to be able to take that gift and flip it into something long-term, something that you're making money on while you're sleeping. That's the end goal in all of this. So I actually do feel bad because I can kind of see where this is going. Clearly he has songs out. Clearly he's talented. He has a following, but now it's about him being wise. And I guess if this was me, I would almost take a step back for a hot second and find out what my pivot would be. Because right now is the pivot point. He has to pivot and shift into doing something that's going to ensure his brand longevity 5, 10, 15 years from now. I would almost, once again, and I say this too, within business, it comes back down to your freaking circle. If your circle's just rah, 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 you on stage, get the money, we on stage, get the money. And there's no, yo, let's slow down. Let's see if we can drop a contract. Let's find out where our next move is. If you don't have that business mind in your circle, they're going to drain you. And so you'll be an overnight success. The money will be gone because we know viral is temporary. The freaking Gorilla Glue lady, she was viral. She was on talk shows, on TV shows. Now we don't hear about her. Because viral is not business. Viral is a sensation. We applaud, we clap, but we're so hypnotized and mesmerized by the flamboyant or the funny or the outrageous that we're on to the next thing, y'all. Get the paperwork signed. Get the paperwork signed. Listen, anybody out there need a business coach? Holla at me. Peace.